Hi, my name is Bobby Hambrick, and I am doing a story of Danny Thomas, who is the founder of St. Jude Hospital. Danny Thomas, he had major accomplishments. Because of the St. Jude Hospital, thousands of lives of children have been changed. Without this foundation, many families would be left with hopelessness and defeat. Danny Thomas was an actor. He was in sitcoms called Make Room for Daddy. Danny Thomas's story is built on faith and dedication. Danny Thomas was a poor man. He was married to Rosemarie Thomas and they had 3 children, Marlo, Terry, and Tony. One day, Danny went into a church, and he was so moved by the service that he put his last $7 in the collection plate. The next day, he got a call for an offer making 10 times the amount of the money that he put in the collection plate. This is where Danny found the power of prayer. After the years went by, his career slowly started to escalate, but it was just still really slow. So he went back to church. He prayed to St. Jude and said, St. Jude, who is the saint of all lost causes, said, if you help me with my career, I will build you a shrine. And again, his career took off. This is where St. Jude was born. In the 1950s, Danny collaborated with a group of friends. He and his wife, Rosemarie, traveled 28 cities in 32 days trying to raise money to build St. Jude. Danny contacted a group called the ALSAC, which is a Lebanese group. And they had hundreds of representatives putting foundations and fundraisers together to raise up the money to start the hospital. As of today, it takes $2 million a day to run St. Jude. And according to 2010 Philanthropy 400 ranking by the Chronicles of Philanthropy, Danny Thomas is listed in here, even though that is not what he is, but that is what he is known for. Do you see the faces here? This can be any one of our children. It costs a lot of money to have treatment for children, for anybody with cancer. Because of Danny Thomas's faith and unselfishness, those children's lives have been saved. It went from 80% death rate to 20% death rate in the last 50 years. And those pictures were pulled from Google Images, childrenwithcancer.com. Lastly, Danny Thomas is the voice of St. Jude. So you might ask, how can I help? What can I do? Ways to give. There's legacy giving, there's wills, charitable events, naming opportunities. You can give at work. There's payroll deductions, employer gift match. You can become a corporate partner, or you can just go to stjude.org, which is where a majority of this information was pulled from about Danny Thomas. If you go to stjude.org and you go under ways to donate, there is where you'll be able to find how to donate and give. Even if it's just a couple dollars, even if you want to give $10 a week, $10 a month, anything helps. Let's all pull together to try and help save the lives of these children, because you never know. One day, it might be your child.